Hello my dear friends and welcome to Internet Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha and today we have something to repair. So this is Yealink T21P E2 voice over IP, I guess, or LAN phone. So it was given to me just to give it a shot to see if we can do something. So here is the power supply. The power supply reads 5 volt 600 milliamps, so pretty basic power supply. So obviously this is all very Chinesium because Yealink, obviously not Avaya, not Cisco, it's a Yealink. It is Yealink, shows just red light and does nothing. Very interesting. So we don't know what's happening, but clearly 5 volts, I believe, is coming through the power supply. Let me double check that. If it's like not 2 volt or whatever, who knows, you know. Could be all sorts of things with this Chinesium stuff. And we have 5 volts. So 5 volts is okay. Yeah, move it to the side. So let's just take a squeeze inside and see what's going on. So I'm gonna unscrew and we'll take a look together. So we have here the bazillion of self-toppers, but now we are in. Let's just disconnect this guy. And what's going on? Probably gonna see some stuff, very crude stuff. I actually thought it's gonna be a little bit better, but it's actually terrible. Well, terrible in terms of like, it's as you see, it consists of one module, probably the voice over IP module, and then I don't know, is this a power supply separate from, or this is power supply? It's very interesting what's going on here. You know, very crude, you know, all these wires just blobbed out here. Yeah, I actually haven't had a chance to take apart any of the, this EEPROM probably, take apart any of the other phones for the Cisco, Avaya, Nortel, or any other better ones. So this is my first IP phone per se, but you know, it's always good. Nothing on the bottom. And there's a bridge rectifier, something falling out down here. Looks like some blob unblobbed. Yeah. Okay. Aha. Okay, so this is totally look like a power supply module right in here. Okay, because this definitely for the wire for the screen. This because it has few capacitors and inductors, but there is another power supply unit right in here. So yeah, I'm not really sure where is what. So this is probably yeah, speaker of some sort. Okay, so that's probably stays in here. Okay, this is the to connect probably headset and the headphones if you have ones. This is for, yeah, Winbond is definitely. I don't know what is EMTC. This looks like to me a memory, but the main chip probably is underneath. So let's take a look. Aha, this is backlight. I clearly have backlight. And yeah, so okay. So I think the first thing what we have to do to diagnose the problem is to start measuring the voltages, because this is going to be crucial. If there is no power, yeah, I think there is not much we can do. So like, I mean, probably some of the voltage regulators are one or few is gone. Yeah, I'm curious to know, like, this is the proximity of the power connector to this wire kind of gives me a hint that potentially this is voltage regulator, but I see another voltage regulator right here. So yeah, not 100% sure what's going on. Why do you need to have a separate board for voltage regulation and another little one right here? Curious. So let me measure some voltages. Okay, I'm not sure what is ground. I assume. Okay, I'm gonna just connect to here. Nothing. Heh. So this is probably not ground. Okay, I just shorted power supply. Okay, so this is negative, clearly. Looks like we have no voltage on this board, like nothing. And clearly this is our 5 volts coming in here. Yeah. So what will be the case? Okay, let me see what's going on with here. I'm curious how this LED is actually lit. So there is some voltage is coming through clearly, but how? Okay, let's check the power on the EEPROM. I don't remember this EEPROM. Okay, so EEPROM is powered with 3.3 volts. Okay, so I assume this is a little regulator here with 3.3 volts. So there is something going on. So probably this voltage regulator is working. Okay, this is 5 volts coming into the in, and let me... Okay, this is probably not what I thought it is. Just looking around the capacitors. No, the Zener. Yeah, I have no access to these capacitors because on other side I would probably measure. I would measure some voltage. So yeah. So try to poke around this voltage regulator. 5 volts on here. Okay. Well, I'll have to keep poking. And I would have to keep poking on this board because clearly it has to provide some power. Why do we need the rectifier here? Unless this guy is to actually take power from the phone line. Alright guys, I think I have a little bit of insight now. So this little board right here is not working when it is connected to the regular power supply because this board is for power over Ethernet. Hence, it's connected right here, and there is a bridge rectifier and yada yada yada. So essentially it's feeding power into here when there is a power over Ethernet, and I actually have power over Ethernet set up. One of my switches is switches is power over Ethernet, and it powers this thing, exactly the same problem, red light right here. So no go. So let's take a look on electronic here, just unscrew it a little bit more. Okay, I remove a whole bunch of screws, and yeah, looks like I have to also unscrew this guy. Whatever it is, it's like a button panel or something. Yes, it's just A buttons. Just some kind of buttons. Oh man. Why wouldn't they make it connectors here? Jeez. Okay. It's all just freaking wired. Soldered together. It's like one big... Okay, I think... What else? What else? It's annoying. It's asking for this the soldering. looking for desoldering. And so we're gonna be a quick job. So yes, this guy has to be desoldered. Oh yeah, of course. Current limit. Still so far the most useful soldering iron. I like how they actually says here connector, 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 but it is just freaking just soldered. What a lazy asses these guys are. Okay, what is this DSP thingy? Never seen this before. Yeah. So those two, yeah, wondering. It's like a serial here or something. Yeah, there's nothing really obvious. There is this DSP group DF 2007. This chip is from 2007. This is insane. This is like old garbage. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, this is the transformer, which is this Micrel, probably a Ethernet thingy specifically, and this guy, I don't know what it is. DSP group. Yeah, I had to check a little bit, but yeah, actually nothing obvious here. Nothing bad. So let me power this little guy again. Probably this is just software glitch. Yeah, it's a red LED is shining. Nothing on the screen. I don't know how there's any way of actually reset anything. So guys, so after poking around and trying to do some kind of software reset and firmware update, trigger firmware update procedures, looks like this thing is no-go. There is no electrical issues, like for example, power is supplied anywhere, everywhere when it's supposed to be. So look like we have software/hardware problem. For example, something wrong is one of the microcontrollers or something to this extent. So this probably goes beyond me possibly fixing this thing, but I definitely gave it a try and looks like this is no go. So we're gonna pack it up and yeah, just give it back. Probably we won't be able to repair it and it's gonna be just replaced. So at least we know how it looks inside, and it looks inside very cheaply built. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe and ciao. See you next time.